One of my fondest memories of Andy has to do with the time capsule that we buried in my parents' yard over New Year's in the year 2000. Back then, we traditionally did New Year's at my parents' house, the whole Quinn family. And it wasn't much after that the tradition kind of started shifting around and it wasn't quite as consistent. But it just so happened that in 2010, the whole family did come back together back at my parents' house, and everyone had forgotten about this time capsule except for Andy. And when Andy brought it up, everybody was all called, oh yeah, that's right, the dirt's awfully cold, I don't know if we, and Andy was insistent, we are digging up this time capsule. We don't know the next time we're all gonna be together again. And so we went out back, I dare I say if Andy wasn't there, this wouldn't have happened, and we dug up the time capsule, and much of it had been ruined. We put them in plastic bags that apparently we didn't seal well enough. So a lot of the paper and things had been ruined. But what survived was a cassette tape. And when we played the cassette tape, it was once again Andy who had gone around with a little tape recorder interviewing everyone in the year 2000, getting their thoughts, getting their projections for the future. He was acting like a newsman interviewing everybody. And once again, I feel like, I don't know if anybody in the year 2000 would have thought to do that for the time capsule, but Andy did, just like Andy thought to dig it up 10 years later. And I feel like that whole thing, it was very prescient of Andy to like, he like saw the whole thing coming and he knew exactly what we needed to do, and none of that would have happened if it wasn't for Andy's influence. So that's one of my fondest memories.
It's a good one.
That's a good one. That was precious. I remember when Andy was, he was probably 6 or 7 or 8. He was unusually articulate and verbal. And I remember telling him, you could be an attorney. You could sell someone the Brooklyn Bridge.
Yeah. My fondest memory of Andy was when he and Austin came down to Athens as part of OU's big Halloween party, and they got into a little minor scrape with the law, so they had to come back down and do some service to the community, just picking up trash along the roadside and stuff. But when they would come down for that, they would spend the night with us. And it was around Christmas time, because I remember they helped us put up the Christmas tree. So it's very appropriate that we remember Andy, not only because of his birthday, but also because we spent very fond memories with him at this time of year. We love you, Andy.
Love you.
Love you.